Okay, so now I'm finna take off the weather shield and put the AerpSpped up there now. So here we go. All right. This is one of the better AerpSppeds. I've had plenty of these fans before in the past under the name Comfort Zone. They used to make it for Comfort Zone, the exact same fan, until later on they wanted a design that was different from theirs so that the customers wouldn't get confused or just start saying, well, this is just an AerpSpped fan. So they redesigned it and now it's much better for them, even though we all know it's the same fan. But this is a better one. I got this one through Amazon themselves when they were selling it. It seems to be in fair condition. The blade is out of balance, but what else is new? The build quality is better than what it used to be. So I'm just going to take that blade out, put it on the Galaxy, and see what it sounds like. See if it can bring out the strap sound more. That's kind of the purpose of this blade swap. And this is part 2 of the video. Here we go. Okay. Now I had to change it up. I had to change up the tool bit because the other one I had was for smaller fans. This one, I'm sorry, for the smaller screws. But this one right here is for the bigger screws. And that one right there, the AerpSpped, has machine screws. So I had to use this in order to take the screws out because with the other one, it kept slipping. Okay, that was easy. That one has a very small capacitor, and I think that motor is a little bit smaller than the ones in the 3733s or the Galaxy B20200s, which is obviously the new model number. But we all know it's still a 4733. All right, let's try to put this blade on the other one. Let's see how this AerpSpped blade works on the Lasko. It seems that the blade is out of balance. And that's exactly how it is in the AerpSpped as well. That's because one of the blades are heavy. Not only is it out of balance, but one of the blades on there is heavy. And you can't balance out plastic blades like you could metal. Jordan does it because he has that tape, but I don't have no balancing balancing out tape or whatever you call it. I don't have that kind of tape that will help balance the blade. So anyway, let's see if we can get the stripes out. It's there, but that blade's not heavy enough to actually bring it out with that larger capacitor. So it's just sort of faint. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just put the other blade that was already in there back in there. And that's going to wrap up things for this blade swap. That was sort of the point of the video. Not to permanently switch out the blades, but I just wanted to see which blade from one of the other box fans can bring out the strong sound more. So I'll put the original blade back in there because, well, obviously that's the one that brought it out more. No, I'm not satisfied with that. I'm not content with that. That's a little bit too weak as far as the startup sound is concerned because the blade is too light and it's too thin. So I'm going to go ahead and put that blade back on the 3733, but not before I test out the 3733 or 4733 or whatever, B2200, whatever y'all want to model number of that blade. We all know it's a 3733 blade. I want to go ahead and put that on the AerpSpped and see what that does. So hold on. It's interesting, on the motor, they have integrated cam air, because that's what it is, a cam air box fan. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and test out the AerpSpped. Fan hub is terribly out of balance. Yep, the fan hub is badly out of balance. A little bit better on the fan hub, but not that much better. The fan hub is still kind of out of balance, but it's not terribly out of balance anymore since I've corrected the problem. So we're just going to swap the blades back to their original fans now in part 3 and go ahead and put them back together, and that's it. Part 3 is coming up now.